boys do you know in ballet? Is it this many? Last year, Dance Channel TV introduced you to the Petit Oasis Foundation, the scholarship program that since 2006 has provided over $100,000 to boys who want to study dance. This year, we're back at the auditions, and we're taking an even deeper look into the challenges faced by boys in America who study ballet.
When I came to the United States from Russia, people would ask me what I do, and I would say, I'm a dancer. They would ask me, oh, that's great. What do you really do?
And then they just started teasing me about it and, calling me ballerina boy and dumb stuff like that.
In America, boys really don't understand exactly how they're strong, because they think, oh, ballet is for girls, it's like pink tutu, point shoes.
My activity will promote to encourage the boys. Hey, if you want to dance, why don't you do that? Basically, prevailing value is money-oriented. If you make money, that's a good job. And of course, as a parent, wanted to have the easy life for the children, and that value permeates through to the children. And then usually the father don't pay the money for the ballet. But one thing is very promising current tendency is that what is the meaning of life? The most important thing is to pursue what you really want to do.
My dad was a little worried about the teasing at first, but he saw that I really wanted to do this.
I am giving the money for their training.
We had boys class, and since when you start being trained in Bolshoi, from all the way to graduation, you have a boys' class. The only time you dance with the girls is when you're doing pas de deux.
Were you the only boy in class?
There was about 2, but they ended up stopping. I guess, I don't know, maybe they couldn't afford it, or maybe the bullying was getting to them, but I was not going to let the bullying get to me. So they left when I was about 10 or 12, and then for a while I was the only guy.
Kind of I understand in America, for example me, if I would be trained in Russia and there's 20 girls and there's 2 boys, or I'm by myself, I would feel intimidated too. I would feel kind of uncomfortable.
If we have, this kind of opportunity, hey, I'm not alone. So many wonderful boys here, and I'm not alone.
And what the Toshika is doing, it's a brilliant thing, because it will get more boys into the studios and more boys into the classes, and then they can create boys classes. They will see each other, they will, they'll feel kind of more competitive, they can compete. You're not going to go and compete with the girls doing fortes.
I'd just be like, why are you doing ballet? That's pink tutus and little ballerina slippers dancing with the sugar plum solo, but no, they had no idea.
In Russia, when the boys start ballet class, they understand what they're doing. They know this is very strong. It's strong training. It's training really strong.
I don't think women should teach boys. That's another thing. I think men should teach boys. Women cannot teach boys, period. Because the jumps, they don't do it the way the men do it. To what muscles to use it. Bodies are completely different.
Ballet boys class is very strong training. Very strong training, what I can recommend for many boys, because really it's give for you good coordination, strong arms, strong legs, strong body look nice and more stable. Because boys don't dance in a tutu and boys don't dance in the point shoes. Of course, they most important what I explained for little ones now. Most important is jumping. How they jumping very high. They must be like eagles. They might be I don't know, really it's fly. I would like to see strong boys, and boys need dance like boys. And really, I don't like when boys dance like feminine, or girls like dance like boys too. It's like I don't like. I would like girls, it's feminine, boys, it's like boys, like really strong dance.
So they don't separate girls from the guys. They bring them in one pot and saying like, oh, okay, this is a ballet dancers, where there's a ballerina and there's a ballet dancer.
So it's a lot nicer to have more guys in the classroom.
Would you say you just get more challenge having boys in class? It's very important to be in class with boys.
That's exactly it, totally. It puts so much more, you feel so much more energized, like, there's more people doing this, what I'm doing and what I love, and it just makes you work so much more harder than just a classroom full of girls in black leotards.
Initially, I write the check payable to the school so that the children will be able to use it as a tuition, or if they're going to take the competition or summer school by the Royal Ballet or San Francisco Ballet, that kind of expense, like, if they get also scholarship, why not? Then I pay for the trip and the little allowance because they have to go there. And the rest of them, it goes to their ballet company.
Last year, I auditioned for the San Francisco Ballet School Summer Intensive, and I was accepted on a scholarship for tuition, but they don't pay for residence. And because of this great program that Toshiko Honda is running, that was able to pay for my residence. If you do consider dance and you feel like other kids are bullying for it, my advice, go for it and don't let it affect you, because dance is such an amazing thing. So don't let yourself get intimidated, and keep strong and keep dancing.
Please ask yourself, what is important in your life? When you get older and look back your past, it shouldn't be any regret that you didn't pursue what you wanted to do. That is the most important thing in our life. That's what I want to communicate with your children.
The Petit Oasis Foundation has helped over 100 boys afford classical dance training, and it's a number that's growing every year. But it's also done something more. It's given these young dancers a community and a sense that they're not alone, even when they seem to be the only boy in ballet class. I'm Suzanne for Dance Channel TV.
We are Men in Ballet, and this is Dance Channel TV.
My theory that people have weirdness about male ballet dancers, maybe because they're wearing tights. Could be, because last my Nutcracker when I did, that's what the kids ask, is it comfortable to be in tights? And I answered to them that Batman and Spider-Man wears tights too.